can buy the crust like already pre-made, and all you have to do is make instant chocolate pudding and buy whipped topping. It's so easy, and it's really good. But I'm conditioning this white right now, and I'm getting some brown on it because, you know, I was working with the brown a minute ago, but that's okay. All my colors are being very, very tough today for some reason. I haven't done Sculpey in a while, so maybe it's like I'm not used to it right now. But anyway, okay, so I'm going to break off a little piece. That's even going to be way too big. So you're going to want to break off a piece probably about this size. Okay, I don't know if you can see that because of the tile is white, like that. Just gonna want to make it soft and easy to work with. Okay, so then you're just gonna want to like squish it down. I think I made a whipped topping one time on my Frappuccino thing, so you know, you can go back and look at that if you want it to be explained better. But I'm making like a gumdrop kind of shape. And then I'm just going to take the top and I'm just going to twist it a little bit to make it like a whipped frosting, whatever you want to call it, whipped cream shape. So it's kind of swirly. I'm just going to set that right there on top. So now you have a whipped topping for your little pie. I don't know if I'm going to be able to finish. I'm going to try. If I have to split this into 2 parts, guys, I'm really sorry. I didn't think it was going to take this long. But I'm just using another piece of my not tan, gold. Here's my lighter color blue. This is for the blueberry pie. Okay, so you're just going to want to do the same thing you did before with making it into a triangle, like a triangle shape. And so you're just going to like keep working it until you can get a nice triangle. So, okay. I think that's good. Here is your triangle, your blue triangle. I'm just going to cut the sides off to do the same thing I did before and make it more sharp, more nice looking. Okay. So there's my triangle. It's kind of thin, but it'll work. I'm going to set it on top of this. I'm going to cut my thing down to size, my gold, so that I can have an easier to work with piece. Okay, make sure that's stuck on there nice and okay. Now I'm just going to cut around just like I did with the other one, you know. That wasn't a good cut. Okay. And this little front part right here can be gone. Okay. So I'm just going to fold up the back again, just like I did in the other one. And I have some excess, so I can cut that off. This blade is not working very well. I don't know why. Okay. So there we go. And where your little blunt object comes in, is if you want to make pie crust texture on the back. You know how pie crusts have that little bit going on back there? Just take the edge of it and press in right like that. Just go along making little marks like that. And that's like pie crust, you know. Not exactly, but you know what I'm getting at. This was the crust was a little bit too thin than I really wanted. Okay. So then now take your darker blue and you're gonna just pinch off little balls of blue for your blueberries. And you're just going to stick them on the side just like that. And I'm going to do a few. I'm not going to do a lot. You can do as many as you want on here. It usually looks better if you let the other shade of blue shine through in the background, you know, but if you don't want to do that, you don't absolutely have to. So I have like 3 little ones right here. And what I'm going to show you really fast, because I know that I'm already over 10 minutes right now, so I'm going to have to edit this video. On the top of blueberry pie, they have like that lattice work. Take some of your gold and just cut out strips like this. Of course, this is too long, so you're going to want to have to measure. And you're just going to set it like that across and cut it off. Trim it down to size. Then you're going to make an X. So set it on top of the other one and cut off the rest. Now make another line right below the other X. And take another little piece and cross over again. And you can just keep doing that until the whole piece of pie is covered. And yes, it will get smaller towards the end because your pie is thinner at the end. But anyway, so that is how you make a piece of pie. I'm still working on this, I guess. There we go. So you have that part on the top. You have your blueberries on the side. Of course, you're welcome to put a charm in there, a little eye pin if you want to make it a charm. Anyway, it'll look fine. And here is your blueberry, and here is your chocolate. And this is what they look like. I hope that you enjoyed this tutorial, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye.